My name is Dr. Von Crazy, and welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles X. Last time, we went into Noctilum, found some interesting things for science, and this time, Kirsty's got a new quest for us. Dr. Von Crazy. Perfect. I've got just the job for you. This last stretch of fighting has been intense. Our Skell fleet is pretty beat up, as is a lot of our equipment. We need to perform some large-scale maintenance, but we're all out of orite, a relatively common resource needed for repairs. Mira's dangerous enough when your gear is working, but when it's not, forget it. Yeah, it would not be a good idea to go out there with no equipment. And you've been through enough tight scrapes to know how terrifying it can be even with working gear. We've got pathfinders and prospectors out gathering as we speak, but the more their equipment fails, the more casualties are mounting. I'd like you to mine the orite we need for our maintenance, and also gather 8 H19 ion thrusters that can also be found in Noctilum. If you could also recover the data unit that fell there while you're at it, that would be a huge help. Do you mind? I imagine we've already got the orite and the ion thrusters. The ion thrusters were super common in the Rust Lake. Let's actually track that one, because I'm pretty sure I haven't completed it. It's much appreciated. I have every faith you'll find everything, so I'll whip up a maintenance schedule while you're at it. So access your comm device to connect to Frontier Nav and mine for that orite. As for the rest, well, just be sure to come home safely. That's an order! Alright, that's it. Off you go. That'll be the orite. And, I actually don't have all of the ion thrusters then. Well, the red item orb we need for the data probe thing is just near the FN site on the land bridge here. A bit further away than the primordial one was, but it is no problem at all. So now I just gotta figure out those ion thrusters. I don't have any? I could have sworn I was picking up tons of these. I didn't register that? Crap. Oh, it's fine. It's on the map. The H19 ion thrusters appear to be pretty common near the Biden crossing. So I'll just try to find 8 of these things. Oh, and there's an FN site right there. That's nice. I don't think I have that one either. I must have just forgotten about it. It's right off the beaten path. Really should have gotten that one earlier, honestly. That's on me. Oh, and there's a treasure right behind me. I might as well pick that while I'm on the way. Probably, yeah, in this nook. Oh, and it's even sheep recon. I saw, like, Urbane sheep horns, and for some reason my brain said sheep. There we go. One more data probe. Ah, shoot, there they are, not registered in the Collectopedia. Well, let's just set that there and get my battle points. Oh, and there's the last one. That didn't take me too long. Maybe like 5 minutes. Probably would have taken me longer on the original Wii U version because you don't have the tracking for items. But it wasn't much of a problem. Let's head back to Kirsty now. There we go. Now I've actually got everything. Thank you. It looks like that's everything. The materials you've gathered will get broken skells back on their feet, and also ensure that our blade's gear is in top working condition. And I'll see to it that the analysis unit you recovered starts right away. That's not what that says. I'll see to it that the analysis of the data unit you recovered starts right away. What is on that data unit, do you think? Classified information for a special project I was on. Afraid I can't say more than that. Well, maybe I can say a little. The data unit represents the bonds I share with some of my dearest colleagues. Now then, this is for you. I think you'll find that it more than covers you for your troubles. That actually is a lot of money, and a mining probe G5. All the precious resources mined from the soils of Mira can be turned into a wide variety of items that will help keep New LA safe. I hope you'll continue using Frontier Nav to dig up all sorts of new minerals and materials. We're all depending on it, in fact. Mira is a harsh land full of hostile, terrible things. Without the support of people like you, even our best fighters can't hold out for long. And there he goes, all clear. So let's head down to the water purification facility to get the next quest. Ajoa has a mission for us. This is another one that you can get a tracking mission for at Mission Control, but you don't need it to actually accept the mission. Hey there, can I ask for your help with something? It's wonderful that we've been living with the Manon, truly it is. But as you probably know, any sudden surge in population brings with it certain problems. Start ranting about how Manon are so annoying and wishy-washy? No, it's probably more like a food shortage. Or maybe it's more like a water shortage, since we're standing next to the water purification plant. That will likely be a problem at some point, yes, but it's rather outside my area of expertise. I speak of something we need just as much as food. Perhaps even more. Water. New LA is looking at a huge shortage of clean, potable water. We're trying to build a purification plant on a lake outside the city, but indigents are preventing us from transporting materials to the site. Might I convince you to secure the route for us? Once we can ship in the necessary materials, the project shouldn't take long at all. Water Woes. Let's track this mission. And yeah, that's securing our safety quest. What do we need to do exactly? Defeat the 5 stagnant Grexes. On the Grieving Plains, that is on the way to Biaho Lake. They're level 20 some. I was definitely supposed to take this quest before I got to level 34. But I was supposed to take most of the quests in this general area before I was this level. So, well, you know how it is, I think. There we go. That didn't take too long. I mean, there were 5 of them, so it took longer than I hoped. And I didn't have any TP since I saved and quit. So it took longer than I'd hoped, but it didn't take long at all. Here's Keith. I guess he's part of the project. You the one I owed you hired? Thanks for coming. Looks like you got the route pretty much cleared out, which is great news. But before we can rest easy, we got another pair of problems to solve. First one's another safety issue, believe it or not. The road to New LA is clear, but the site is still crawling with uglies. We need to take care of them before it's safe to build. The other is a supply problem. We lost a shipment of building materials in an attack a while back, and we need to praise them toot sweet. If you could take care of one of those two, it'd be a huge help. Let's deal with... They're both pretty easy. Let's deal with the indigents. Fair enough, I'm happy to leave the rough stuff to a pro like you. So thanks again, Mr. Blade. I'll go scrounge up these materials in the meantime. Where are these indigents? Over there. What, these things? These guys are docile. They're just Cerebras. What are you guys so scared about? Wait, it's already almost dead. That took no time at all. I mean, I actually had overdrive that time. So, I just pressed that button and just kind of threw things at them. I didn't even realize they were dead until they were... I mean, I didn't realize they were close to dead until it just suddenly the battle ended. Thanks. Hey, you're back, and not a scratch on you. Now we can work without getting eaten, which always makes everyone feel better. Me and the team really appreciate it. Oh, and could you give this to Ajoa? It's from the water site. She's done 1 million tests on the stuff already, but apparently there's some new thing she wants to check. I keep telling her you can make some killer booze from this stuff, but does she listen? No. I guess we'll have to keep toasting with water for now. Cheers, eh? And thanks again. Well, I don't know about the booze, but I do know that Joel will be happy to see this. I heard the reports. Excellent work. I really appreciate everything you've done. You cleared out the construction area as well, right? Well, I'd love to throw a bonus your way, but perhaps we can just call that part community service. Sorry, you know how budgets are. Well, we have a bottle. So this is water from the site, eh? Again with these shoddy containers. I keep telling them that the samples need to be airtight. I'm sure it's probably fine, but water is a critical resource, you know? The foundation of life and civilizations, which is why the Roman aqueducts were used for over 2,000 years. Well, here's to our new civilization. It's okay if I pay you in water, right? Kidding, just kidding. I'll set the transfer up to you. Pretty good haul, very nice. If you choose to secure the items instead, perfect. I imagine you blades know the terrain a lot better than most anyway. I'll be here brainstorming how to handle our little pest problem in the meantime. I'm not sure what I have. Get everything? We have 5 Dawnstones and 5 Ultra Filters. That's in Oblivia. That's actually kinda inconvenient. The Dawnstones are from mining, so you'll probably have 5 of those by now, easily. Not bad at all. This should speed things up nicely. Thanks a ton. I'll make sure your name's on the plaque once this thing's all built. Or if I were gonna put one up, ha! Don't you realize water filtration is about removing plaque, not building it? Man, that never gets old. Maybe tell your joke to an audience that might actually get it. Oh, and could you give this to Ajoa? It's water from the site. She's done a million tests. Basically, the quest is going to continue the same way it does if you fight the monsters. Well, that's all done, so I think I want to deal with a few more heart-to-hearts before I say I'm ready to start the next story mission. This one isn't here right now. Here we are, the Murderess! Did the backwater peasants who raised you neglect to teach you basic manners? It's considered impolite to interrupt at tea time. You seem somewhat dubious that I'm actually enjoying tea at the moment. Well, I assure you, this is a fine cup of Ceylon tea. Or as fine as any knockoff manufactured here in New LA can be, at least. What is this guy? Let's say he's a business partner of mine. We're in the middle of an important conversation, and it can't really be interrupted. Bye now. Is this another one of your evil schemes? Is that how you think of me? That is shocking, appalling, and not in any way unreasonable. But I'll have you know that our new venture does not involve deceiving or endangering anyone. I'm just buying a dream, you could say. But I'm afraid I can't say anything more than that. We'll speak in the administrative district once there's an actual blade mission to discuss. Until then, goodbye. Tea for 2. Well, yeah, that is about what we saw there. Lau's up here in the man-on ship. Let's give him a nice chat. Oh, and he's being very much bothered by the man-on. Okay. Oh man, perfect timing, Dr. Von Crazy. I came here to make a request to the man-on regarding the hangars, but as you can see, I've been kind of detained. It's like they've never seen a Pathfinder before. They keep asking one tedious question after the next about Frontier Nav. I'd really like to cut this short and get back to work, but I can't get a goddamn word in edgewise. What would you do if it were you? Suggest that he try to grease the wheels with a pizza. Yeah, that's a great idea and all, but it's not like I've got a grenade pizza in my back pocket. Plus, if I tried to lead this throng down to the commercial district to buy one, I'd just be dragging this thing out even longer. At times like this, I can't help but have second thoughts about sharing a city with a bunch of xenoforms. How do you feel about it? I think it's wonderful. You really think so, huh? Don't get me wrong, I got nothing against Manon. But we never met any Xenos, Earth would be around today and we wouldn't be in this mess. I know it's glib to say we'd all be better off if we never met each other, but there's some truth to that. Still, that doesn't mean there's any point in crying over spilled milk. I have to do what I can to help us move forward. Looks like the Manon have calmed down since we started talking. This may be my chance to slip back into the administrative district. I'll see you around, Dr. Von Crazy. There we go. Yep, that's a fan club, alright. Something like one at least. Hope's in the party. If you remember to take Hope out of the party, she'll be here in this nameless park near the cathedral.
I'm not daydreaming, I swear.
Oh, hello there, Dr. Von Crazy. Are you on duty today? I have the day off myself, so I was just tending to my flower beds. Do you like flowers, Dr. Von Crazy?
It's kind of 50-50 for me. I like how they look, but I'm not a gardener, not by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, I'll get more affinity if I say I like them, so I guess I'll do that.
I like them as well. I bought these seeds from Earth. I was so happy to see them all bloom all the way out here. Seeing beautiful flowers always fills my heart with hope. It's odd to say that, but it's true. I think that if these flowers can thrive on this world, then surely we humans can. Sorry, I didn't intend to act so profound there. I'll be very happy if my flowers bring you joy, even if they don't have any deeper meaning.
Praise cunningly, say if the bill was clever to grow medicinal flowers and they'll sell for a bundle. No, let's praise this. Let's praise the very pure girl sincerely.
You really do like flowers. You even know their names. I imagine you'll be busy with your blade work for a while, but when you have the time, would you like to plant some flowers here yourself? I'd be excited to see which varieties you choose.
The flower child. Yeah, that also makes a lot of sense. Neil will show up near Barista Court at any time.
Lovely day.
Oh, where's my British accent? Hey, how's it going? Up for a chat? NLA is sure a hive of activity. I can't remember the last time I was in such a bustling place. Or when I last talked to a member of another race, for that matter.
What about the clue system?
Oh, you want to know about Clue? I'll be so happy to tell you. You might think we're a bunch of recluses and nepotists, but Clue is actually a wonderful star system. There's so much nature and so many different ecosystems, and the climate is so temperate and pleasant. According to old Sumerian lore, we think that the Clue homeworld was the first planet they settled on in this universe. Oh, I wish you could see for yourself. But sadly, Clue now strictly forbids entry to any outsiders. As a Clurian myself, I wish I could do something about that, but sadly, it's quite a deep-rooted issue.
Fuss is ask if there's anything she wants right now? No, let's over to give her a tour of New LA.
Oh, are you trying to be a gentleman? It would feel wrong to refuse, though. We are friends, after all. You know what? Go on, then. I'll take you up on that offer. I'm sure you'll be an excellent tour guide.
Getting clued in. Oh, man, this game. Such puns. Oh, shoot. I thought this was at this time. What is this? Evening. Shoot. Well, let's change the time then. Man, thought I could do something cool by going right from that heart-to-heart to the next heart-to-heart. Oh, well.
Hey, Dr. Von Crazy, how's it going? I was just about to go shopping to get ready for dinner. What do you feel like eating tonight?
Just cook up Tatsu already.
Come on, be serious. We can't eat Tatsu. He's nowhere near fat enough yet. If we cook him up now, it'd just be a waste of a good nop-on. If you could really see your face right now. I'm joking.
I was really hoping to eat Tatsu, though! Damn it! So, seriously, what are we having for dinner? We had Salisbury steak last night and Secretary Nagi's homemade soba noodles the night before that. Oh, soba noodles are so good. Absolutely delicious. They're not my favorite noodle type, but they're very good. So I guess tonight could only be one thing, which is... What, you really don't know? Beef stew, silly. That way we can use up all the leftover ground beef and noodles. Trust me, it'll be great. Huh, I've never had beef stew with soba noodles before. That actually could be interesting. I don't usually have soba noodles around, though. I don't usually make beef stew with ground beef, either. I usually use beef cubes. Kind of odd to make it with ground, actually. I usually make meatballs with ground. And make some spaghetti and meatballs if I have ground meat. You can also make hamburgers with it. That's also good. I don't know why I'm going on a whole tirade about cooking in the middle of a Xenoblade Chronicles Let's Play. Late at night, Fry will be hiding in the back alley behind the diner. Like some kind of crook.
Hey, give me another.
Hey there, Dr. Von Crazy. Let me tell ya, I'm having one rough day after another over here. I drink and I drink, but I can't get drunk. It's like I built up an immunity to scotch, which is the most terrible thing I've ever heard. I don't know what I'm gonna do. What do you like to drink, Dr. Von Crazy? Maybe I'll try your poison and see if it works. Man, when I was first playing this game, I want to say 14, so I was a minor, so I had no plan at all here, and I still don't drink. I just really, really hate the taste of alcohol. Of these, though, I've had... Well, I mean, I've never had a great vodka soda, but I've had some passable vodka sodas. So that might work. That's not a bad idea. Not bad at all. I didn't know you were a vodka man. Nice thing about vodka is it's easy to get. That'll be important if I end up making a habit of it. Hey, you know what? Talking to you just gave me a great idea. If I can't find a type of booze that'll get me properly hammered, I should just make one myself. Moonshine, white lightning. That's the ticket, all right. There's all sorts of weird fruits and grains and crap here on Mira that we didn't have back on Earth, right? Next time I hop on an interceptor mission, I'll just gather up a bunch and see if I can ferment them into an entirely new type of drink. Man, I never thought I'd turn into one of those bathtub distiller types, but I guess sobriety's the mother of invention. Thanks for talking me through that. I owe you one. Still, I guess I better try the scotch one more time to make sure it still ain't working. Then I'll draw up plans for making the distillery. See you next time duty calls, alright? And finally, in the morning, Bose will be standing near this area. Where the heck is he? There. Oh, cute. He's in the party chute. Right, let's try this now that he's not in the party. Ah, Dr. Von Crazy, what wonderful timing. I was just trying to teach these baby blades the mindset they'll need to survive in the field. But they don't seem to truly grasp what I'm saying. They may not have enough They may not yet have enough real-world experience. Perhaps you, the victor of countless battles, could teach them the key to your survival in a way they might more easily understand. Yeah, discretion is definitely the better part of valor. I've been running from plenty of fights. So you're saying they should consider every option carefully, then make the choice that best ensures them their survival. So that is the key to your longevity. Not savagery, but resourcefulness. Not haste, but thoughtfulness. I must admit that your cool and collected approach to battle is somewhat alien to me. But no one wants to see these disciples return with their lives more than I. I hope your words ring out in their hearts as they set foot on their first battlefield. I could tell you have a gift for educating and inspiring others, and now I see how right my intuition was.
What say you, Dr. Von Crazy? Will you help me forge these lumps of soft metal into tempered steel blades? For while I'm honored to have been asked to serve as their guide, my hairier duties suffer in the meantime. I could use a second fount of wisdom to aid me. I was hesitating about this job, but would ask you to please consider my proposal. Think of the exceptional blades you could help them become. Shout a Zen Buddhist Tots to rebuke Bose? As much as I actually do like this idea, I really can't resist just shouting a Katsu at him. Did you just Katsu me? Me? I don't know if you should be proud that you've learned it, or ashamed to have given you reason. But you are right. I have accepted duties beyond what I can complete, and now I'm attempting to save myself by inflicting the same upon you. The failing is indeed not in your refusal to help, but in my own arrogance in biting off more than I could possibly chew. I should not have strayed from my path as a harrier so soon. Once I've attained the enlightenment I seek from it, I will rededicate myself to the teacher's path. Thank you, Dr. Von Crazy. You have used the Katsu well. The Preacher Man. I actually never completed Bose's Heart-to-Hearts, I'm now realizing. That's the first time I saw that one. But with that done, that is finally everything I wanted to do this episode. Why is there a quest here? Fine. No, I'm committing to it. I'm going to do the story mission. I'll do that quest after I've completed the story mission. We'll be completing the story mission next time on Xenoblade X. I've made my plan, I'm sticking to it. See you guys then.